A couple days ago, I was driving through Columbus, Georgia, and stopped to pee at a gas station and noticed an energy drink that I had never seen before was in the cooler there. And the energy drink is called Rip It.
Rip It.
Rip It.
I just want to talk about the name for a second.
Yeah.
Nobody says that anymore.
Yeah, I don't know that I've ever used that phrase exactly, you know.
I've only heard older people say it. I feel like it's like a surfing term they used in like the 70s or something.
Yeah, or skateboarding maybe. Like, yeah, we'll go down to the skate park and rip it up.
Yeah, exactly. And anybody who would think that's cool at this point is definitely very old and out of touch. Like the owner of an energy drink brand might be.
Well, so, you know, last week we had an exclusive here on the show. We blew the lid off of the Bang Energy CEO and how he's a nut. And so I went into this because here's the thing. Columbus, Georgia is adjacent to Fort Benning, which is where the Army Rangers train. It's one of
What were you even doing in Georgia?
We were coming back from New Year's. My parents got basically a condo in a salt marsh just off of St. Simon's Island out there in Georgia. And so we had to drive all the way across Georgia, which takes for fucking ever. I don't think people know how huge Georgia is, but it takes a long ass time. And Fort Benning and Columbus is like kind of the last big town to drive through before you get back to Auburn, where my parents live. So anyway, but yeah, we stopped and it's a military town, and so a lot of these flavors, I guess, of this energy drink are sort of military themed. Like the stuff I'll because
the
ones I got, you know, I bought a bunch that were, you know, for lack of a better word, they were sort of provocative as far as their names go, because they had names like
a little crude.
Yeah, they had names like the weirdest one by far is called Limoner.
Really? You thought that was the weirdest one?
Well, besides the one that I'm going to talk about today, I have Limoner, which I'll talk about when I drink that one. But I found on their website they have a list of all their flavors. So I'll just share the flavors that I didn't get because there were like Bang. There's a ton, and they're all kind of strange. So there's one. It's called Rip It Tribute, and it's a camouflage can. And it's Active Mandarin Live Wild Lime is the name.
All right.
And then there's another one called Tribute that's an American flag can that's a cherry lime flavor. And then there's another one called Tribute.
The Taste of America.
Well, then there's a really mysterious one called Tribute CYPX. And it doesn't tell you what that means. It's just...
That's definitely a PSYOP government thing.
Well, what's really strange about Rip It is that there's the energy drink, but then they also have a corresponding energy shot, like a 5-hour energy kind of thing that's branded. Like each one of those I just read has a corresponding energy shot as well.
Man, these guys make everything you would want.
They've got Power. That's all it says. It doesn't give you any hint to the flavor. It's just a red label that just says Power.
Okay.
There's a yellow label that says Citrus X, and then there's one called G-Force Grape. So,
for the fighter plane pilots, I guess.
There's I love this one, Atomic Palm. See, now we're getting clever. God. You know, I kind of
now we're referencing some of the worst atrocities of war in the world.
They got one called Lime Wrecker. Stinger Mo, I guess. Yeah, Stinger Mo.
Yeah. Stinger Mo, just like the Stinger missiles we launch at poor people.
But yeah, so that just gives you a little sample of the one. Those are the ones I didn't buy. Of the ones that I
and so it seems like there's categories to this, because those are like the troop loving ones, but it seems like you got ones that are in a completely different genre.
Yeah, I did. I got a bunch of the strange ones. I mentioned Limoner. I'll read just what it says, the description of Limoner. So I'll kind of spoil that one, just so everybody knows. Limoner. This is what it says: combining lemon and raspberry. Each sip of Limoner will leave you satisfied and begging for more.
Yeah. So these, like the different genres I'm talking about, these are the horny ones.
This is the horny one, yeah.
This is if you're just regular horny and not horny for war, then you get this one.
Yeah, but that leads us to the one that I have in front of me. And
I still don't even think this is the craziest name out of all the ones you showed.
Really? Which one is the one that you think is the craziest?
I think it by far the craziest name for an energy drink I've ever seen is Three-Way.
Oh, Three-Way. Yeah, that's the berry.
And you know how normal companies would just be like, it's a berry, cran, apple. This is like Three-Way.
Yeah.
Just you're fucking.
I almost see the logic of it a little bit, where in a boardroom they're just like, they've already got some edgy kind of names for these, and then somebody's like, all right, we'll have one that's a triple berry, and then some guy in the corner's just got sunglasses on, he's like, call it a Three-Way.
I think you're giving them a lot of credit with even saying they have a boardroom. These are named in a jacuzzi at a Ramada Inn or something.
Well, so the interesting thing about this, come to find out, the Rampant is made by the Natural Beverage Corporation, and the Natural Beverage Corporation is also the creators of Shasta, Faygo, and LaCroix.
Well, there's nothing more natural than a Three-Way. You know what I'm talking about?
Hell yeah, dog. Menage a Faygo. But
oh man, LaCroix has gone dark.
This is just from the Wikipedia about National Beverage Corp, and I just liked this line. National has also launched a new energy drink line called Rip It, a general energy drink line. They've also launched a woman-focused line called Chic, and a teenager and young adult line called Freak. So, natural skill in it.
Teenagers, are you a bunch of freaks? Are you about to freak out to the extreme? When you're done with high school, aren't you bored of being regular?
And I don't know what this means. It just said, because it's in the past tense, it says National also tried a coffee-based drink, Triple Hit. So I don't know. I don't know what happened to that. It's in the past tense, though.
That sounds like one of those like 5-hour things that just tastes like chemical espresso or something.
But yeah, so the one that I've got in front of me, the one I want to talk about is the coconut mango flavor, which sounds innocuous enough.
Very tropical.
Yeah, but the name is so crazy. It is called Pootin Power.
Okay.
Which is
all right.
Which is spelled POO, new word TIN, power. So I was like, is this a Russian op? Like, that was just Vladimir Putin was the first thing that jumped to mind. And
as it should.
And also, and you said hilariously when I texted you a picture of the can, and we'll put this up on our Twitter so people can see it. There's like kind of a logo of a bucking bronco, but I texted it to Sam, and you just said, "Is that horse trying to suck its own dick?"
It's very poorly drawn. You do not get a bucking sense. It's just it's just like curled up into the fetal position, but it's a horse.
So I go in search of what do they mean by Pootin Power, because at best they're maybe talking about Vladimir Putin. At worst, they're talking about farts. Like this thing. I was thinking
like Poo-tang, as The Rock used to say.
Yeah, maybe.
Since you're in the sexual genre of Rip-Its, that's what I was thinking.
Well, so they have this official, and we'll put this on our Twitter so people can see it because it's just so weird. If you Google search, like with the quotation marks, POO, new word TIN, the only thing you will find is references to Rip It.
Of course.
So it is a completely made up term, but weirdly, they have chosen to define it. So on their website, they have this little infographic that says Putin. And then in parentheses, it says it's a noun, and it means a rebellious and defiant person known to carve their own path and do things their way, for good or bad, a.k.a. a nonconformist.
See, I think you might have bought one of the freak ones.
This is for teenagers. This is a free.
Yeah. I mean, if I was a teen and I read that, I would be like, I'm going to drink this every day for the rest of my life.
So this is there's actually two definitions for Putin, and this is the example. This is using the noun in a sentence. Joe quit his day job to escape the monotony of everyday life and chose to travel the world instead. He's a real Putin.
This is one of those words that gets invented in like a coked out rage in a jacuzzi at a Ramada Inn. That's the only thing that makes sense here.
It's just the guys who did Faygo just being like, I don't know, man, Vladimir Putin's pretty fucking cool. What if we named this energy drink after him and sold it at the Dollar Tree?
Oh, dude, that's a great idea. Throw a horse sucking its own dick on the front.
Print money.
We're going to make $1 million.
The second definition is a verb, the act of freeing yourself from societal restrictions, the escape of mainstream ideals, societal norms, and responsibilities.
All right.
And the example is using it in a sentence, Jane loves to dress uniquely. She's definitely Putin today's fashion trends. It makes no goddamn sense. This is I am borderline kind of freaked out to drink this because I don't know what.
You should be. Anybody who drinks an energy drink before they crack it should just second guess it. I mean, I drink them, but at the same time, I'm like, what is in this?
The official website, besides that definition, says of Pootin Power, this fresh island paradise is the escape your taste buds crave. Submarine, speedboat, or yacht. Go on a getaway with flavors of coconut and mango. It's the ultimate power pick-me-up in a can. Also,
that you chop a line and then you just, we'll tell them it's like a yacht.
The last thing I wanted to share before opening this goddamn thing is when I was researching, I was trying to find any information about Rip It. The one thing I found was there was like a YouTuber whose name is Evanator Edits. He posted a review of the drink where he used it as a workout supplement. And he was like, I'm going to go to the bank. I'm going to go to the gym. I look dusty as hell. I also need a haircut. But first, I'm going to the Dollar Tree. And then it's him buying this shit at the Dollar Tree. And the title of the video is Dollar Tree Energy Drink Review. And then like a throw up face emoji. And then parentheses, bad idea.
Well, that's one of the things I don't understand about using these as a pre-workout. Because it doesn't seem just putting a ton of sugar in your stomach and then working out would be a good idea at all.
Yeah. Well, this thing looks...
Despite what else is in it, you know?
Yeah. I don't think there's any sugar in here. I think it is sugar-free.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
so it's just fake chemical sugar.
Yeah, exactly. Carbonated water. Oh, no, take that back. Never mind. High fructose corn syrup. Oh, yeah, there's sugar in here. My bad.
It's the second ingredient.
Yeah, never mind. 51 grams of sugar. Christ. Holy shit. That's more than like a Jones soda. My God, that's a lot of fucking... Okay.
Well, that means it's probably going to be pretty good.
I was going to say, it's probably really good. And I'm only doing like one of these a week for this show. So I think it'd be okay.
And you're not going to go try to run a mile after this.
No, definitely not.
At least not of what I know.
No, definitely not. I'm going to eat some damn steak and go to sleep.
Nice.
All right, here we go.
Nice. I bet you get laid a lot. You drink Rip It's right.
I'm a freak, baby. What can I say? All right, let's open this thing real quick. All right. Just initial smell test. It just smells like kind of generic tropical soda. It looks like a pale ale almost. It's kind of a light brown.
Ooh, it's yellow. Colored. Mm-hmm. Well, this is my thing. The company who made it makes a lot of good products, so it's probably going to taste good as far as I could think.
Okay, yeah. It does not in any way taste like an energy drink.
Nice.
Which I guess is a good thing, but it just sort of tastes like a pina colada soda almost sort of taste, but it's definitely a big departure from Bang, which has such a kind of medicine taste about it that this is actually pretty damn good.
This is for the people that want to drink a Bang but have no concern about their health or safety or anything.
Yeah.
They're just like, fuck it, I want a soda with some caffeine in it.
Yeah,
Mountain Dew ain't doing it no more.
Best I can tell, the only energy drink thing that's in here is taurine. Like if I'm looking at the label, it's carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup, taurine, and then just like citric acid, sodium benzoate, like just regular like soda shit.
Oh, so they cheaped out on the caffeine even.
Yeah, I mean it's not even like that. I don't know. It doesn't even look like it's that highly caffeinated. I don't know. There's almost nothing energy-ish about this. I maybe you're the reason they sell a supplemental like 5-hour energy thing is you're supposed to combine them or something.
Oh God.
Who knows?
Imagine if you were like buying this thinking this is going to give me the stamina to stay up all night pleasing 2 women at one time.
Well, I think
then you have it and it's just a soda and you're embarrassed. You're there with your limp dick. All 3 of you are disappointed, and it's all Rip It's fault.
And it's got yellow 5 in it, so that's not doing you any favors either.
No, not at all.
They do have a Twitter at Rip It Energy Fuel, and their most recent tweet is from New Year's Eve, and it just says, "In the year with class, kick your feet up and think about all the Rip It's you're going to crush in 2021."
Oh, God. Talk about a depressing year. So just setting yourself up for failure right from the get-go.
Oh, I'm going to be a freak this year. My New Year's resolution to be a freak.
I get drinking sodas, whatever, but putting it on your schedule, like, Jesus Christ.
The other thing that I thought was kind of fucked, because obviously like a lot of their stuff is sort of military themed, and like I said, I found it in a military town. So one of their like charity efforts is they were running this like contest on their Twitter where it was like, choose your favorite military charity and we'll donate $20,000 to them.
Wow.
And I was like, just give them the money. Like, don't make the wounded warriors compete with like,
the homeless veterans.
Yeah, the homeless vets. Like, what are you talking about? Just give them. Also, fuck you. Like, I realize like Faygo is not the biggest brand, but y'all got more than $20,000. Fucking give it. How about you give it a little bit to all the charities and don't make Twitter users be like, oh, I like the guys with no legs better than the guys without no homes.
It's probably just going to end up going to remodel some VFW.
Right.
So
yeah.
a bunch of old vets can tell war stories and shit.
Right, which is fine. It's just weird that they're making it into a contest. Like, oh, sorry, this charity got more than that charity, and there can only be one winner. It's like, don't do that. Just give whoever you want $20,000 and just don't say anything about it. It's just very
I think
weird.
If you survive Afghanistan, you can come back and not get $20,000 and be fine with it. You probably got other problems at that point.
Right. Well, that's the other thing, of course, too. It's just like, hey, how about you just pick 2 guys that went to war and give them each $10,000? That would probably do more than giving it to a charity that's got a CEO to fucking pay. $20,000. That is that keeps the lights on at most of those charities. Also, on the website they are sponsoring an event called Walker Stalker. Which
all right.
It's like got a bunch of zombies on it, and it's like Walker Stalker is the perfect place to rub elbows with zombies, celebrities, celebrity zombies, and other non-zombie related celebrities. Come hang out with us, get autographs, and experience panels in a great community. And I clicked on the thing, and it said that they were selling tickets tonight and tomorrow night in Nashville. And I was like, dude, if there is a zombie-themed super spreader event, that would be peak hilariousness. That you can't be funnier than that. It turns out
peak Rip It.
It would be peak Rip It. Yeah, it would be really Putin, is what it would be. It'd be defying all.
By dictionary definition, that is true.
That is straight Putin. But it turns out it's just an automatic schedule thing on the website. They have canceled all Walker Stalker events for
Damn it.
So, yeah,
Damn it.
I was really like, oh, please tell me they're sponsoring a zombie themed fucking Let's Breathe on Each Other convention, because that would be fucking perfect.
Oh God, I'm glad they didn't. I'm glad I can still drink their product. I didn't have to cancel them.
Dude, yeah, after last week I almost felt bad. I was like, I don't want to drink any more Bangs. I'll switch over to Rip It. So, and the only reason I feel better about doing that is because at least they make Faygo, and the Insane Clown Posse is Antifa, so that's cool.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Apparently, Faygo and ICP have beef or something.
What? Oh, what is Faygo doing? Faygo, don't piss off ICP.
It's just that, like, I guess the old man president or whatever doesn't want to be involved with hatchet murdering psychopaths,
That's all they got going for him. That's literally the thing people know about Faygo. You got to lean into that shit.
Yeah, I think as soon as he dies, the cross promotions are going to go crazy, though.
Yeah, they'd have to.
I've been keeping my ear to the street, and that's what it seems like is going down.
That would be awesome in his will. That's his dying wish. Like, whatever you do, don't get involved with those murder clowns. Okay, Dad. And then they close his eyes and they invite Jay and Shaggy into the room.
And then they shut the casket while he's still alive. Just lower it into the ground and pour a Faygo on top.
No, they got to stick a 2-liter in his butt cheeks. Because what is a juggalo?
Jesus.